Fire and sand, two natural elements unite to form crystal, along with the energy and talent of men. For more than 2 centuries, the glassmakers of baccarat have carried on the tradition. The creative impulse given by the artist's imagination takes shape in the skillful hands of the craftsman. Whether creating a spectacular piece or a mere drinking glass, the baccarat glassmakers carry out their passionate work with the same care and precision. They stroke fire and tame it. The mere shaping of a glass requires at least 6 people. Each in his turn provides his expertise. And slowly, the object appears. Not a single object is left unexamined. Not a single defect escapes the watchful eye of the craftsman. Each workshop offers the same unique spectacle. What may appear to be simple procedures are in fact the consequence of years of training. Art well executed always seems effortless. Wooden mallets, a few gauges, tongs, scissors, occasionally a compass, but especially having an eye for detail, for distinction, is undoubtedly the most important, the most essential tool for these glassmakers. The glass cutters, they give the crystal its luminosity, with patience and precision. The slightest error, the slightest false move, and all the preceding work is destroyed. Concentration is therefore the golden rule for these glass-cutting jewelers. The cut crystal must sparkle with 1,000 lights, and yet be soft to the touch. Hours are spent polishing, smoothing any rough edges, making them gentle enough to caress. For a vase, or for a glass, the object passes from one agile hand to the next. Between 30 and 50 people and a multitude of different professions intervene in the process. Very few operations are mechanical, and if they are, they're just as fascinating. Baccarat crystal is fashioned with masterful dexterity, down to the slightest detail. It will take no less than 2 days to engrave this piece of prestige. At baccarat, nothing is more certain than the skill and the eye of detail of these men and women, including those gilding, which requires the same expert ability. Over the centuries, baccarat has reached perfection in the mastery of their technique. The glassworks archives are witness to its artistic wealth, truly an encyclopedia on the evolution of crystal throughout the history of reigns and fashions. Constantly enriched, this house collection offers on occasion the possibility to reopen its history book and undertake an ambitious original piece. At baccarat, talent seems to be a given. But behind this impression of natural gifts, a ballet troupe of 1,000 people perform this spectacular choreography each and every day, simply for the pleasure of beauty and of fascinating us.